What is up, guys? It's Asher here. Welcome back to another typical creek video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Not a lot of people have been playing our course, but let's say the conditions are pretty decent for getting in a creek today. I am by myself because, well, nobody else wanted to come. So that is what it is. But I'm going to try to find a few. We have club tomorrow, and ideally, if I could find a couple, I could get them back to their owners tomorrow when we had club. So that's the game plan. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, one of my main content things is getting in the creek and finding discs and then returning them to their owners. I don't know, I just kind of do a little bit of everything. But yeah, so if you like exploring or, you know, I guess treasure hunting, this is pretty much my treasure hunting. So that's what we're doing today. I also give away a disc every video. All you got to do is like, comment, and be subscribed, and comment on my previous video. That automatically gives you a chance to win a disc in the very next video. And we're about to do that right now in 3, 2, 1. Congrats. Message me on something. I'll get it sent to you. I don't want to say this, but the likelihood of us finding a snake today, probably pretty likely, way more likely than I'd like, but it is what it is. I haven't got in a long time, but it's because our course is getting very, very little traction, and the reasoning for that is, one, it's super hot here in Tennessee. I mean, it's like today, right now, it feels like over 100, I think, and or it's pretty close to that nonetheless. And well, we have a really long course. Not a lot of trees, not a lot of people love to play it in the sun. Also, the people who cut the grass, let's just say they've slacked off a little bit because one, they've got other things going on in their life, and two, it's rained a ton. I'm also the person who cuts the grass, so yeah, I'm really calling out myself. They've just had things going on, so we're gonna give them a break. A lot of people hadn't been playing because it's not fun to look for your disc for 20 minutes. You know, I don't blame people on that. Thus, a lot less discs are going in the water. Thus, I'm gonna go look for them less, you know what I mean? Okay, I just looked in a couple spots that there's pretty much always disc and there's none there. So that is not a good sign at all, but we're gonna keep trucking. We're about to get in real quick. Hopefully we find at least one or two here, because if we don't find anything here, the video probably is gonna stop here. This little trail tells me that other people are doing this. I don't know if they're disc golfers or this is a deer trail, but pretty nice trail straight to the creek. All right, we're in the creek and I see literally nothing. So I'm kind of thinking the people have been getting in. Honestly, that's one of the only logical explanations for this. So, yeah. Now, the unfortunate byproduct of these videos are you are going to have people that see these videos and then they go and do the same thing, but they don't return anything. So I kind of think that's what's happened here. And that's your own prerogative, you know what I mean? Like, I do believe they should be returned. I do see one now, thank God. So I have found one. So that's good. I do think this should be returned, but ultimately, if you find it, I mean, it kind of yours. It's yours to choose, you know what I'm saying? All right, this is looking like DX from here, but I can't really tell. Hard to tell. Wow, this is so dirty that I can't even remotely, I have no idea what that is. It's a Prodigy disc from a local tournament. Interesting. Good chance that's Justin's. I think we both played this tournament and he actually throws his a lot. All right, one down. I'm glad we found that. That has motivated me a little bit to continue to look here. Hopefully we'll find some more soon. So normally a lot gets stopped here. This way, that tree right there, it just fell down probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, which is kind of crazy. It wasn't like that. And there used to be a tree above us and now it is gone. I was really hoping water may be clear enough that we might see one or two. It's not. I'm gonna have to find them all with the feet today. But that's fine. Maybe we'll get lucky. all you can really do is be one with the disc and get in the deepest part of the channel and just feel for them. That's really all you can do. That's the only, there's no real secret to finding them. I mean, get in the water. I mean, that is the secret. The mosquitoes are kind of insane right now. I should have sprayed. Some of you have probably heard the story, but we were at a lake one time, me and Rachel, with my family, and we were up next to some trees like this, and we were sitting on a tube, and a cottonmouth actually fell out of the trees in between us. And I would love to say that I was heroic and like saved her, but I fought for my life and I took off, and we all ended up okay. So it worked out, but it was interesting. I say that to say before I walk under trees now, I give them a good once over for sure, because I don't want anything following me. So one of two things is happening. This course is like not getting played at all, or someone is beating me in. And those are really my only two logical explanations. I just kicked something, could have been a turtle. Small chance it was a disc. I think it's a disc actually. Oh, that was a nice surprise. Cody Belton. We'll have to text Cody back. I don't know what this is. It feels like potentially a leopard. Like I've told people in the past too, you find one, hang around that area for a little while, because there's a good chance like the current is bringing a lot of them right there and kind of setting them pretty close. So that's what I'm gonna do for a minute, and we'll just see what happens. This is super snaky looking and kind of sketchy, but sometimes that's what works. So I just kicked something here. Let's see. Oh, a katana. I don't know, no name or number. That's pretty cool looking. I haven't heard about anybody throwing a champion katana in here. All right, that's number 3. Starting to actually have a little bit of hope. I may actually spend some more time down here now, for sure, because it's one of those things, you find a few, and then like you kind of can lock in a little bit, and then you never know. Then you might find a bunch. So that's the game plan. Also, are we digging the shirt? Fit check. Strawberry jams with my Glock don't. We're going into what looks to be the very snaky area. It's a lot more fun with friends, because then I feel less like an idiot for doing it, you know? Like, you know, if you got friends with you, you're like, oh, I can't be that, you know, whatever. I'm on top of something. I don't know what it is. Maybe a glass jug, but you guys can figure out with me. Oh, a DX Valkyrie. Wow, okay. I dig it. Disc number 4. Hey, DX, it still counts. I feel good. I feel good. We're locking in now. The disc per minute starting to slowly get better. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what I'm feeling. The channel right here basically goes right through here under these trees, which, you know, not ideal, but when in Rome, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna like kind of try to sneak around it and then get under it. I don't see anything, which that doesn't mean a lot. It's a pretty big canopy. All right, we're under here. Godspeed. Probably not gonna hang out under here forever, but this is a really good spot, no lie. I also just realized that I have my wallet in my pocket, so I need to make sure we get out of there with that. I stepped on something that kind of felt like a disc, but now I can't feel it. I'm stepping directly on something. Look at that sweat dripping. Okay, something fell out of the tree. Ripples are gone, but it landed right there. We're gonna pretend it's nothing, and we're gonna pull this out. Hopefully it's a disc. Oh yeah, it's a disc. I think that's a Jonathan Parker Destroyer. Sure looks like it. It's definitely a Destroyer. We dig that. I'm gonna walk it over here to my pile, and then slowly come back in here, see if I can find another one. Is that number 5? That's already pretty good. This is probably gonna get posted, even if I don't find any more, but we're feeling good. We're locking in. Nobody's been in here in a while. I know you're like, Asher, you just said that everybody's been getting in. Well, I think people do get in, but people don't get in the sketchy areas. You know, people stop when danger's upon them. I'm gonna try to break 10 before I get out of this area. We'll see what happens though. To get a little deeper, I probably need to take my keys out of my pocket. Rachel's gonna see this and be like, "You got your keys in your pocket?" No, I did not. Taking the keys out of the pocket, that way I can officially go like thigh deep. Can't be getting these bad boys wet, especially for no reason. I am like mildly terrified of snakes, but I'm doing my best to become more knowledgeable and learn which ones are, you know, poisonous and whatnot. And I think it's working. You know how like Facebook, you like look at one thing for like more than a second, and then that like Facebook is like, oh, this is all you want to see. That's snakes for me currently, which doesn't help the vibes out here. Under here is probably really good, but I don't know if I probably ain't gonna get no closer than that. I stepped on something that has potential. I don't think it's a disc, but it might be. We're gonna reach down and just send it. I don't know what this is. A flask, maybe? Definitely a ton of stuff that could cut your hands or cut your feet. All part of the game. I'm about to sneak around here and look for like 2 more seconds, then I'm getting out. Right, I feel something else under this foot. Still close to stuff. Way closer stuff than I'd like. There we go. All right. I don't know. Can you all read that? What is that? Something weird. I'm going to retreat to my little area and come back. Number 6. Also, for the record, most of these, what I like to do when I find at least 18, and we let all the people local claim them, and I text all the numbers, you know, do all that fun stuff. Then we do a creek CTP round, which is pretty much every single hole. Yeah, so for everyone that was curious, that is what happens to them. Eventually, they just basically end up getting given back to the community in which the community lost them. So it kind of works out, you know, like, you know, maybe makes up for the ones you threw in that I couldn't find. I'm not going to say, though, that if I find something extremely cool that nobody claims, that I'm not going to keep it, you know. Every now and then, like 1 out of 100 that I find are, like, definitely worth keeping. All right, we're going to go back under the tunnel. I do like to move quickly, make a lot of noise. I think that helps with the critter rate. Keeps the critter rate a little lower than if you're just sneaking around acting like you're in the Amazon jungle and you're supposed to be here. That's weird. Don't like that. All right. I'm on a whole bundle of stuff. Yeah. Probably is a disc in there, but I'm never gonna find it. So right where I'm at right now, there's like a huge ledge, and I'm right on the edge of the ledge. So theoretically, some should hit this ledge and just kind of die. Is that gonna happen? I don't know, maybe. It's all, you know, maybe. The fun part about it getting right here is I'm all the way back here and nobody knows I'm here. So there's no judgment from random people walking. But I did find one, I think. So we're gonna have to grab it. Nope. This is the joys of disc hunting. I thought that, man, I really had high hopes that was it. Something sizable just hopped in from the bank over there. Probably was a turtle, but I didn't see it, and I'm not hanging around to find out. Yes, I have found like 40 here before, but under these conditions, I think the 5 that I found is pretty solid. And we're like 500 feet down from hole 3. So we're like 500 feet from where the last hole a disc could even win in could be, if that makes any sense to you guys at home. All right, we found 6 in the first spot. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, you can't make chicken salad out of chicken. Well, you get the point. There probably wasn't a ton thrown in lately, so 6 is pretty good. We're about to go to hole 3 and hole 8, where a lot of them should have went in recently, and we'll see if I can get lucky and find any. I had a really funny moment at a tournament last weekend. A guy was returning disc that he had got out of a pond, and I was like, oh man, that's awesome. And the guy that walked up, he was like, hey man, you got my disc? He goes, oh yeah, I got it. The guy goes, what do I owe you? Because like that's what everybody says, you know. Classic, what do I owe you? And the guy goes, you don't owe me nothing, but whatever you want to give me is fine. Which I'm not going to say I've never, I think there was a very short period where I think I recommended people donated $5 to our club to get their disc back. I gave up on that eventually because later on I thought that was stupid. So yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. It's interesting, especially in like a place where it's easy to get like 50 at, then you're going to charge $5 a disc. I mean, that's not a bad side hustle if you're into that. Should I be worried about this little guy? Is that a rat? Or a river otter? I don't know. He's got a tail. He definitely has a tail. I don't know what kind of creature that is, but I got a good feeling he'll be a little more afraid of me than I am of him. So yeah, we got hole 2 right here. See that over there? A lot of people hyzer in anywhere in here, and a lot of them stop here-ish after a big rain. And then we got hole 8, which a lot of people turn their drives over, land anywhere over here. So I'm gonna get in for a minute. We'll see what happens. Getting down here is like honestly really good rehab for my knee, because you can like it's so many little rocks and stuff you gotta step on. Not gonna spend a lot of time down here because if I can't find any, it's kind of one of those things like I'll either find a bunch or I'll find none. So I'll know pretty quickly which situation we got today. Put my keys right here. Took the wallet out of the pants for once, so don't have to worry about that. Okay, we're in. It's 6:15. I'll look until like 6:25, and if I don't find anything, I'm gonna get out. I think that's a reasonable amount of time. The bottom feels creepily warm, mildly hard. You know, sometimes it's straight mush. It's kind of rocky right now, which is good. It's a lot easier to find it when it's like this. We'll see if that actually leads to any findings. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, okay, I'm on some straight mush right there. I don't know what that is. Pretty nasty. I like to hug the side because this is where people hyzer in. Like the people that like they walk up and they think they barely made it. They normally hit that and they roll in. So sometimes they just roll in here and they stick forever. So what makes this so hard is this had just slid off recently in the last couple months, and now right here is nothing but mush. And when you step on stuff, it's just really hard to find stuff. I say that as I've either found a stick or a disc. Oh, a stick. I was hopeful though. Man, I really thought we'd have a little bit of luck here, but I think I've already been here as long as I said I would be, and I hadn't found nothing. It's really unfortunate because I used to be able to find so many right here, but with the erosion, that's just kind of ended that. It's just so mushy, you can't feel nothing on the ground. Guys, I hate to say it, but I guess that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Got a lot of fun stuff coming. I can't believe I didn't find any here. That's nuts. But I did find 6 total. Nothing insane, but with the amount of people playing, slowing down, and, well, just all the other stuff, I'll take it. Not bad. I will catch y'all in the next one. Tell a homie about the channel. Peace. All right, let's check these out one more time before we go. Destroyer, JP, I know who that is. Older Katana, which is pretty cool. No name, no number. Then we have a blue Apache, whatever that is. Feels like a leopard. DX Valk. And then this red mystery disc, or purple Prodigy something.